it's a way that I can express how I feel without necessarily saying it. With whatever I've played or sung or anything like that, I always found an emotional connection. So for me, it was all about the expression. It was about the passion, and to me, music's about love. You love what you do with it. I love how it makes people feel. Music's a universal language. That's what is really important to me. About 6 when I got my first guitar and I started playing it, and I was awful. The family were begging me to stop. But I persevered, but I realised guitar wasn't for me. And I actually have a really close friend of mine, and she used to play piano. And I remember one time I went over her house and I watched her play piano for about 3 hours. And that's when I fell in love with piano and I fell in love with music. So I went home straight away and I booked myself a piano tutor. One time when I was in a singing lesson with my teacher, and she's always been such a huge mentor for me in my life. She's the most beautiful person. I respect her so much and she's my everything. But she said to me, "Why are you here?" And I said, "To become better. I want to work." And she turned around and said to me, "That's not a good enough answer." And so I was like, "Well, what do you want me to say?" And she said, "I just wanted to tell you why you're here." So I turned around, I was like, "Because I love it." And she said, "Well then, that's going to show." And I remember that night we had an impromptu concert with all our family and friends, and I got up and I was so nervous on stage, and I just remember thinking to myself, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" And I was thinking, because I want to be good, I want to get a big applause, I want to make my parents proud. But then I was like, no, I'm here because I love it. Really hard part of my music, of my musical life, was during the HSC. I found during the HSC when studying music, I lost a lot of my passion, and even to this day, I find it sad that I haven't regained a lot of that passion. After the HSC and music exam ended, I played and touched piano for a good 6 months. I stopped singing around the house. For me, I lost the passion. And it was sad because music was such an important aspect of my life. Music has always been a part of who I am. It's been drilled into my brain since I was born. I was always singing as a kid, dancing around, listening to bands, singing ABBA with my mum in the car. But after the HSC, that fire just died out. It wasn't about the love, it was about, music became about being judgmental, being not good enough, having to work harder.